Hello guys, welcome back to another Genshin video. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to farm the most Mora you can inside of Genshin Impact and end up getting millions of Mora. I see a lot of people with not a lot of Mora, but there's so many ways that you can get Mora in this game that I'm surprised to see anyone that's below like 1 million or something. So I'm going to be going over the best ways to get Mora fast inside of Genshin Impact. We have a lot of ways to do it, so I'm going to waste no more time in this intro. Let's get right on to it. I'm just gonna get the most obvious one out the way. The best way to get Mora really fast is if you use your resin on the leyline blossoms. Specifically, the blossoms of wealth. These give you 60,000 Mora each time you do them, and if you condense your resin, then you'll get 120,000 Mora each time you do one of these. So if you condense your Mora into 4 times, and then if you do 120,000 times 4, that's 480,000 Mora in just one day. So I highly recommend you do these if you really are low on Mora. Now the next one is also pretty simple. So if you go to your region bounty person, even if you are max reputation rank, I still recommend you do both your quest and your bounties weekly. Because as we can see right here, each request gives you 20,000 Mora. So if you do all 3 of these, which are pretty simple, they're always like, give someone 3 iron chunks, give someone 3 berries, kill some hilichurls. If you do all of these, you'll end up getting an easy 60,000 Mora. And also, these bounties, if you do the max level bounty, you get 30,000 Mora. So if you do this 3 times each week, you'll get 90,000 Mora from that. And if you can't do the max level one, that's okay. There's some other ones that you can do that give a little less Mora, but it's still a good amount Mora overall. This gives 25,000, and this one gives 20,000. So even if you are max reputation rank, make sure you do this. And while we're actually here, if you go down to world exploration, you do get 20,000 Mora for each of these percentages when you explore a region. This can happen in Mondstadt, Liyue, and Inazuma. So you get 60,000 Mora from each region just from exploring it as well. And while we're on the topic of Inazuma, if you go to the Sakura Tree, you can get a lot of Mora through just leveling this up. Like, you get so much Mora. Each tier you get 50,000. So if we do 50,000 times 100, that is 5 million Mora that we can get from the Sakura Tree. We can't unlock it all the way just yet, but look at all this Mora I'm getting for each tier. So this is a 5 million in total Mora. So if you are lagging behind on your Sakura Tree, I highly recommend you do level it up, because you do get a lot of Mystic Enhancement Cores as well. You also get Adventure Rank XP, and you also get some wishes and fragile resin along the way. So I highly recommend that you do level up your Sakura Tree if you're low on Mora as well. Now the next thing I want to talk about is dismantling artifacts. If you want to make the conscious decision to not use artifacts for artifact XP and instead use them for Mora, if you destroy these artifacts, you can actually get a pretty good amount of Mora if you do stack up a lot. So for example, I'm just going to delete this amount of artifacts, and I'm going to click destroy, and that will be converted to 29,400 Mora. And honestly, it's not even that many artifacts, and they're also low level artifacts, so I don't really care about them as much. There is a Genshin Interactive Map for farming rooms for artifact sets in the world, so if you do really want to go hardcore with your Mora grind and farm out all the artifact spots that give white, green, and blues on the overworld, then I'll go ahead and link that in the description. And yeah, so if you want to use the artifacts for Mora instead of artifact XP, go ahead, because it does give a pretty good chunk of Mora. Next up are the regional sigils you can claim just by exploring the region. So for Liyue, we can insert 2 geo sigils and get 1,600 Mora per each 2 geo sigils. So if I turn in my geo sigils right now, I just got 56,000 Mora. You get these sigils from just unlocking chests, exploring new stuff, and doing stuff in Liyue. You can also do this inside of Mondstadt as well. So if we go over here to Majoi, you can tell that it's a regional sigil shop by the diamond above the head in person and over here on the map. So we can talk to her as well, and then convert my animal sigils to Mora. Easy. There is a shop like this over here in Inazuma, but it's not actually going to be used for a while because the Sakura Tree can't be maxed out yet, so all of our electro sigils are going to the Sakura Tree anyway. So if you bought everything else from the regional sigil stores that you wanted, make sure you go up here and convert your extra sigils to some Mora, and while you explore these regions, you'll get even more, and then convert them to even more Mora. And now another way to get Mora that people seem to be forgetting very often is if you go through Tubby in your Serenity part and go down to Realm Depot, you'll see you can buy a lot of Mora down here for your realm currency. And then you can buy 200,000 Mora each week, because this resets weekly, because you can buy this 20 times, and each of those 20 times you get 10,000, and 10,000 times 20 is 200,000. So that is a huge chunk of Mora that you could possibly be missing out on if you don't have your chest rank up, or you just haven't thought of buying it. Really easy, really simple. If you go up to your realm and go to chest rank, you do get the realm currency from just waiting along. So I'm gonna grab that, and you do get more realm currency per hour the more adeptal energy you have. Cause as you can see, I'm the max rank for adeptal energy, and now I get 30 realm currency an hour. So yeah, don't miss out on this extra Mora. And then the final but most expensive way to get Mora quickly in Genshin is to go to your shop, go down to Paimon's Bargains. You can actually go to the Stardust Exchange tab and buy Mora just like that. I know it is a little expensive, but if you are extremely low on Mora, then I recommend you do this. You do get Stardust from wishing, so if you do wish a lot, this is an easy way to get extra Mora. I don't personally wish too often, so I barely have any. Like, I couldn't even buy my last Equate Fate this month, so yeah. And there we go, as easy and as quick as that, you now know all the ways to get Mora. Maybe you did learn some ways to get Mora that you just didn't know. I hope this helps you guys out get more Mora in Genshin, because there honestly really is so many ways to get Mora really fast. Me personally, I do not understand how people have such low Mora counts. Well, that's all for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye bye.